Somewhere in Southern California, a lake the size of Rhode Island is vanishing. What was once a thriving vacation destination is now a toxic dead zone. And the strangest part? Nobody seems to know how to stop it. Welcome to the Salton Sea, America's most mysterious disappearing lake. In 1905, an engineering disaster created something that was never supposed to exist. The Colorado River breached its levees, and for 2 years, water flooded uncontrollably into a depression in the California desert. When engineers finally sealed the break, they left behind an accidental sea, the Salton Sea. At first, this seemed like a blessing. The water attracted developers and tourists. By the 1960s, the Salton Sea was Southern California's answer to Miami Beach. Resorts lined the shore. Fishing was world-class. Families flocked here for weekend getaways. But beneath the surface, something was going terribly wrong. Unlike natural lakes, the Salton Sea has no outlet. Water only leaves through evaporation, but minerals and salts remain behind. Year after year, the water became saltier. Then came the agriculture. Runoff from farms poured fertilizers and pesticides into the sea, creating dead zones. Fish began dying in massive numbers. The smell became unbearable. The resorts closed. The tourists vanished. Today, the Salton Sea is an environmental graveyard. It's shrinking. Its salinity now exceeds that of the Pacific Ocean, and it's getting worse every single year. But here's where the mystery deepens. Despite being one of California's most pressing environmental crises, the Salton Sea remains largely forgotten by the public. Why? Government documents show decades of failed promises to save it. Billions in proposed solutions have gone nowhere. Some researchers whisper about deliberate neglect, that powerful interests prefer the sea remains a dead zone rather than invest in its restoration. The local communities, mostly low-income and predominantly Latino, have been abandoned by state and federal agencies. Then there's the health crisis nobody talks about. Toxic algal blooms release poisons into the air. Respiratory illnesses in nearby towns are off the charts. Fish with grotesque deformities wash ashore. A 2018 study found dangerous levels of heavy metals in the water. Yet funding for research and cleanup remains a fraction of what's needed. The official explanations are vague. The timeline for action keeps shifting. It's as if there's a coordinated effort to keep this disaster out of the spotlight. The Salton Sea continues to shrink. Exposed lakebed releases dust storms carrying toxic chemicals into surrounding communities. Ghost towns dot the shore. Abandoned houses, rusted boats, deserted marinas. It's like an apocalyptic landscape that exists right here in America. And the most unsettling question remains unanswered. What happens when it's gone? Will the toxic dust become a health catastrophe? Will it contaminate the water aquifer beneath the region? Nobody in power seems willing to answer. The Salton Sea represents a forgotten crisis. A place where environmental collapse meets political indifference. Where answers are scarce and mysteries abound. If you found this investigation into America's most mysterious disappearing lake fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe to Vault Unknown for more deep dives into the world's greatest unsolved mysteries. What do you think is really happening at the Salton Sea? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.